Welcome back to Rust Runes. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we have the turquoise cloth laid on the board for communication. The yellow strip is the first house, the physical house, for runes 1 through 8. The red is the emotional and mental growth area, runes 9 through 16. And the white strip is the spiritual house for runes 17 and 24 with the elder 2-card runes. We'll then take off the runes that are not part of the younger set, which is actually the oldest, and we'll see what message is there. Okay, ancestors, elders, what divine message do you have tonight? Okay, you know the gist if you've watched me before. Anything that is not visible is not part of the message. Okay, those go back in my bag, and then we will put these in order. Kind of brace them out. Okay, we're getting close here. This is Jera. I think I got them in pretty good order here, so let us walk through them. Okay, we have the row 1 here, which we don't have any runes in, and then this is the 8th rune. We do not have anything on the vertical plane, meaning 3 runes, like all the ones going down the strips. I'll put a black under there if I don't get my cardigan tie all caught up in there. Okay, so we don't have 3, but we have 3 on the vertical or the horizontal plane. We have 4 on the emotional mental plane, and then we have 4 on the spiritual plane. So fairly divided, pretty balanced overall. So we have Eurus. This is the power rune, or think of sea conquest, courage. Then we have Thor's hammer. That's rune number 3. That's breaking out of stagnation. And then in order to break out of stagnation, sometimes we need kinas. This is the torch. So this is education. We're able to overcome obstacles, misunderstanding. Okay, on the emotional mental plane, these we cannot reverse. You just have to go through them. Sometimes it's easier than others. So in order to get through, sometimes we need a little Isa. This is icicle, chilling out for clarity. If we're able to do that and get ourselves straight, then we will have Jera, which is the harvest rune. Think of this like tire tracks. This is the Wheel of Fortune. We have completed a seasonal cycle. And then this is Perthrow. This is fate, destiny, a stroke of genius. You followed your precious intuition. And when you can do that, then you will achieve Swoilo, This is the sun rune. So this is the lightning rod. You have done self-control and self-mastery on the whole emotional and mental plane. When you've been able to get mastery, then you can advance. So this is Berkana. This is motherly love, or if you think B, think brotherly love. But motherly love, it's a femininity rune. And then this is the rune of Manas. This is man. So this is mankind thinking with the mind and thinking about the community of what's best for them. So it's sort of idealism in a way. But when we think of our community, sometimes we have to go with the flow. This is Laguz, this is water, using your psychic abilities, your introspection to achieve balance. And if you can do all of that, think of loving your neighbor, having that divine motherly love, thinking about your community, going with the flow when things don't quite go right. You will achieve the Othala rune, which is the Master's house. So this is following the ancestors. You have basically arrived. This is the last rune. So you have all the home, the assets, the inheritance, the family tradition. Okay. Now let's look at what this message would look like if we were using the younger rune set. Okay, so which runes fall off? 7 and 8 would fall off. Perthro, the 14th rune, would fall away. And then on this plane, on the spiritual plane, only Othala would come off. So out of the 8 runes that would disappear for the younger reading, we just have 2 for tonight. So use your power, your courage to break through stagnation. If things aren't feeling right, going right, sometimes we need to learn something new, get that education, overcome those misunderstandings, get some good point of view going. Sometimes we have to sit in isolation and get clarity to make that happen. But ideally, you'll reap your harvest. You'll achieve what you need to achieve in this lifetime. You will have completed a cycle. And you'll be able to see the sun or have victory because you will have self-mastery and self-control. And a way you can display that is through motherly love, looking out for your community, and just going with the flow because you never know what life's going to deal you. Okay, this is the message for tonight. I hope you enjoyed that. Keep practicing your runes and your different layers and what the younger set is versus the elder set, because the youngest is the oldest and the elder is the newest. The younger is often used in Scandinavian countries like the Danish Vikings, the Norway Vikings, Iceland. Okay, the elder runes were more of the Germanic people. So I have both ancestries. The youngest uses Danish 16. The German peoples use the 24. So keep practicing. Talk to y'all later. Bye.